I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really? So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I took this dude.
Guys, right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Known for his sharp boxing mind and straightforward analysis, Spence offered a detailed breakdown of what might unfold if these two pound-for-pound stars face off. He highlighted Canelo's power and size advantage against Crawford's elite timing and adaptability, giving fans a glimpse of the styles and strengths that could determine the outcome of this super fight.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80, 70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. I had an IVF and 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if it is a great fight at 160, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there.
Errol Spence Jr. has openly voiced his support for Terence Crawford in the upcoming Canelo-Alvarez clash. In multiple interviews, Spence expressed confidence that if anyone can beat Canelo at this stage, it's Crawford. While he admits he can't guarantee a victory, Spence made it clear he's rooting for Crawford, believing he has what it takes to rise and succeed against the Mexican superstar.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Coleman and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, he started at 147. If he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
Spence's backing for Crawford is rooted in a recent personal showdown. On July 29, 2023, Crawford defeated Spence via 9th-round TKO to claim the undisputed welterweight title, an historic achievement. Crawford's superior punch accuracy, landing 50% of his punches compared to Spence's 20%, along with better footwork and switch hitting, exposed Spence's vulnerabilities. This victory cemented Crawford's reputation as boxing's pound-for-pound king.
So this is a thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford, ending up getting clipped in them bouts.
Crawford has issued a firm warning to Canelo Alvarez, insisting there will be no excuses if he wins. He confirmed there's no catchweight clause and wants Canelo at his full strength, emphasizing that he wants a fair fight. After Canelo's recent shove at a press event, Crawford responded sharply on social media, promising to make Canelo remember that he's coming to punish him in the ring.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight. I'm gonna win the fight. It's simple as that.
That's it. About if there's any rematch clause for the fight with Canelo.
No, it's not.
Something push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think he just wasn't up for the skull fight, and I think different fighters bring different energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Nadrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Nadrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar de la Hoya remains undecided about the upcoming Canelo-Crawford clash. While acknowledging Canelo's resilience and size advantage at 168 pounds, He also praises Crawford's boxing intelligence, footwork, and adaptability, comparing his style to that of Bruce Lee. De La Hoya believes Crawford's heart and IQ give him a fighting chance, but notes that historically, smaller fighters rarely beat bigger, stronger opponents, leaving his stance balanced between optimism and caution.
Sam Raphael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. So people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. Not looking at them as a physical package, it has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So and it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweight and super middleweight for the best part of the decade. Basically, he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of the decade. Yeah. What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford's shot. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting
wobbled, just literally shaking it off, you can take Terence Crawford.
Legendary boxer Sugar Ray Leonard understands the challenge Crawford faces moving up in weight. Speaking to the media, Leonard reflected on his own experiences jumping divisions and advised Crawford to rely on his strengths, staying outside, using mobility, and employing his ring IQ to neutralize Canelo's aggression. Despite the challenge, Leonard encouraged Crawford to trust his skills and fight smart, though some caution remains about the risks involved.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like that.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it as there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Welterweight star Jiren Boots Ennis warned that moving up 2 divisions without a tune-up at 160 pounds is risky for Crawford. Acknowledging Crawford's talent, Ennis pointed out that Canelo's proven knockout power has flattened heavier opponents. He believes that unless Crawford adjusts his strategy and physical preparation, the size and power gap could favor Canelo in this high-stakes bout.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down. Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he dropping these guys and things like that. So them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. He be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, to get his body, to fill into somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now, but I think he should just to stay sharp. That way he don't have like a long layoff.
Former champion Amir Khan, who has faced both Canelo and Crawford in their primes, favors Crawford's boxing skills. Khan praises Crawford's exceptional footwork, movement, and precision, noting that Crawford was very difficult to hit compared to his experience facing Canelo. While Canelo's one-punch power is formidable, Khan sees Crawford's intelligence and tactical slickness as giving him a real shot, provided he respects Canelo's dangers in stepping up in weight.
On them both, like what are the differences between them? Canelo's stronger and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't have hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah. But why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and he's strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him credit for. I think that fight does happen as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart. He can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley considers the Canelo-Crawford matchup one of boxing's biggest spectacles. He describes Crawford as the most complete fighter today, capable of frustrating Canelo with his adaptability and counterpunching, reminiscent of Sugar Ray Robinson. However, Lampley leans slightly toward Canelo, citing his proven punch resistance and bodywork at super middleweight. He warns that Crawford must outbox Canelo completely, as any mistake could allow Canelo's power to turn the fight.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo, because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the time, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Teddy Atlas, the renowned trainer, remains unwavering in his support for Crawford. He praises Crawford's elite ring IQ, timing, and perception as the key factors that could neutralize Canelo's strength and experience. While acknowledging Canelo's power and pedigree, Atlas notes that Canelo has slowed down over the years, and Crawford's proven ability to adapt at earlier weights gives him confidence stepping into the 168-pound division. Not all trainers agree on Crawford's dominance, but Atlas believes he has the tools to succeed.